See that? That's a. By the way, welcome to Dave Crane Daily, and today should be Maya Crane Daily because it's a weekend. I got my gorgeous daughter Maya. How are you, baby?
Hello, let's hope this video blows up.
That's not very kind of you, but there we are. We're enjoying the weekend, and we want to talk about this that photo, right, of you with my feet. Does that depress you when you see that? Was it stinky? Do you remember what the entire story was about?
Well,
It's about 5 years ago, yeah.
is it fine if I
Tell
if
the truth. No, don't tell the truth.
all right? Your feet were so smooth. It was such a nice smell.
What?
And
This is
I,
this is just weird
it
now.
was just like so strokey. I
Stroke your
love the
feet.
nail polish
Stop
and
talking.
everything.
You're being weird now. Okay, so anyway, that was about 5 years ago or something like that when you decided to polish my toes, didn't you? You decided you wanted to put nail varnish on my toes, and
Yeah,
you were unstoppable in that.
yeah.
And
Because
I remember.
let me hold your arms back.
Mummy didn't hold my arms back. I love my daughter, even if she turns me into a bit of a freak. Right, I'm going to come back in a moment. By the way, welcome to Dave Crane Daily with Dave and Maya. And what I want you to do is grab yourself a coffee, and it'll all make sense in a few moments' time. Thank you. So there we are. Cheers.
How come you get a coffee drink?
Because you're 11, you're not allowed coffee. You used to have, when I was a kid, I used to drink coffee, and it was really nice. But when you're younger, now, you're not allowed to drink coffee because it's really bad for you. Apparently, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what they say. Come a little bit further closer to the microphone
Who
so we
says
can
I
hear.
need coffee?
You probably don't need coffee. You're probably going to bounce off the walls without any help at all. So let's talk about weekends. Because it's a weekend and we're chilling out, which is rather nice. What do you normally do on a weekend? Because I don't see you for the weekend. You just disappear. You don't talk to us at all.
Should I speak the truth?
Speak the truth. We're all here to. We want to. You want to know the truth, don't you? You can't handle the truth. Go on.
Before the truth, just look at this. You can see right through my body. Woo!
All right, stop making that noise.
All right, so um, on weekends I would just do some editing, continue my just editing in general. I'd be in my bed watching stuff like anime. I would call my friends, play video games. I'd pet the dogs and feed them like normal.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a question. Do you know that your parents exist over the weekend?
Yeah,
So why do you ignore us so much?
yeah.
So here's what we did today. Do you want to tell us what we did? Because we did a family thing today, didn't we? Really
Should
enjoying
I
our
say what
time.
my point of view is?
No, just tell people what it was first and then give your opinion afterwards.
My point of view, like when I woke up and everything. So what happened is that I was sleeping, and then I woke up at I think 6. Yeah, 6. So I just stayed there in bed until like 9 until my mom woke up, and she said she was making breakfast, and then we had some breakfast. We had some paratha with eggs, with sausages, with curry and cucumbers, and oh, also the chili sauce. Chili sauce was nice. So after that, we went to watch a movie,
Which was?
Hellboy, the newest one.
All right. Is that
But
inappropriate for young people?
obviously, I was really grossed out. And is it? I don't understand. Is it traditional to like if you want to save the day, like you have to like rip off your shirt? Because that's what's happening.
It's a superhero movie. We asked you first if you wanted to watch it. Are you glad you watched it?
It's a bit grim.
But
It's alright, yeah.
cool. You had give us perspective. You had seen the other previous Hellboy movies anyway.
I don't remember it.
You don't remember the character. You've got a brain like a sieve. That must be spending too much time on iPad. How can you not remember the two Hellboy movies before?
I don't remember the whole entire thing. I remember the fire go like shoo, and then I also remember the tooth fairies like
Right, stop making that noise. I want to ask you some questions. Where are you? What are you doing? Send us your messages. Let's have your thoughts and your comments and your shares and your likes as well. And anything you want to ask Maya, please go ahead. It's Dave Crane Daily on a weekend, and we're here with you. Back again then. So Maya, you've unleashed the fact that somehow you've had inappropriate movies to watch, but it's not been. You've always been watching movies that are fun and comedy and stuff like that anyway, haven't you?
I mean, we talk about that, right? We talk about all the amazing movies and the action and the cool stuff and the sad movies and the mystery, but we don't talk about the South Park movies.
Let's not talk about South Park. So we're going to play Scrabble later. South Park. We're going to play Scrabble later on with Mummy, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Mummy doesn't come on camera ever, does she? Why do you think Mummy doesn't come on camera?
She don't want to show her face.
Why do you think that is? Because she doesn't. She's very reserved, or because she'd say bad things to me.
She
Bearing in mind, she'll watch
doesn't
this, and you'll be in trouble if you say the wrong thing.
she
Please go
doesn't
ahead.
like to show her face on camera. She likes to be backstage.
It's true. She's a camera lady. She's a photographer. Okay, so I want to ask you a question specific about being. You've just had your birthday, and how did you enjoy your birthday? You had a sleepover, didn't you, with all your friends, and you made a lot of noise, and you ate a lot of donuts, and sugar was coursing through your veins, and you went to bed about 1:30 in the
Actually,
morning.
I was the first one to go to bed, so.
Were you?
Yeah.
You said that you were going to do wrestling with the girls
Oh,
before.
no, yeah. Like we couldn't sleep and we were like really hyper. So while Kira, which was one of my friends, stayed in her tent watching anime, there was Keisha and Sophia on the side. It was me and Layla just doing wrestling at the other side of the room. Just like we were opposite directions and we ran to each other and started like. Oh.
Right, 11 years old. I've got a confession to make because the thing is, I wanted to talk about the differences between Generation Alpha and Generation X. You're Alpha and I'm X, and you helped me set up this show.
I
You
thought it
you
was
taught
Generation
me
Z.
same thing, Alpha Z.
Oh really?
You helped me set up this show because you have your head around technology a lot faster than me. So I want to ask you a couple of things. Do you think that movies and TV shows and music are as important as games?
So you're talking about like things that we watch.
Yeah, because my generation didn't have games the same way. You have games integrated with everything, and you find it a lot more fun to connect over games than you do over movies and everything else. Or is it a mixture of stuff?
It's a mixture, like really, but the thing that really pops out is like how like we bring each other together by games, you know?
Because you jump on Zoom and then you play games at the same time. It's a kind of
Yeah.
community thing. And your friends are all over the world at the same time, aren't they? In the UK, and sometimes they're traveling, so Ireland and Africa and all sorts at the same time.
Mhm.
So, what do you think the world is like? Is the world a good place? Is it a bad place? Do you think that the people handling it, don't mention any names, are doing a good job or doing a lousy job?
I think they're doing all right. I mean, since I'm in UAE, I'm enjoying it, you know?
UAE is different than many places, I think, because they look after us. But I wanted to ask you about your views of the future because at some point, your lot are going to take over everything. Do you think your lot are going to do a better job than our lot?
Um, well, I wouldn't say it's better. I wouldn't say it's worse. I'd say it's just different.
In what way? Do you think differently about people? Think differently about things? Is it important to have tech? You can't go anywhere without your iPad.
That's not true.
Okay, if I took your iPad off you and I said, right, this is your iPad, Maya, we're going to throw this in the bin or we're going to keep it away from you for 24 hours, how do you feel?
Ah, take that
I
back.
thought you might. Now, we're not allowed to show your YouTube channel, but I know that you're mad for gacha. Explain why you like gacha, why people should enjoy gacha so much. Gacha's like anime, but it's little characters that basically sing songs,
Yeah,
talk to each
little
other. Stuff.
chibi characters. I I don't know. I just enjoy doing it. It's simple. You can create things in your own style, and the creators actually made a new app where you can adjust things instead of having to do it like how it used to be. You can adjust like the eye shape and everything. You can adjust like where the mouth is and the nose. So it's quite interesting to be honest.
Okay, and you're into Minecraft as well?
Yes.
Well, that's a great answer. And also, I wanted to ask you about schooling because you've been in school since the beginning of this term, but you spent most of last year on and off. Do you think that affected your ability to learn at school?
Mhm. Yep.
In what way?
Like because you're on the iPad or laptop whatever, you're always getting notifications and stuff, and you're always like you get really distracted since you're on technology 24/7. um but when we're in school, like the school I go to, we still have to bring our technology. It's a new thing, but we only use it for research. So always looking at the screen that we're supposed to look at.
So, given a choice, you prefer to be in person with people rather than on distance and connecting.
Yeah.
But if you had to do it like that, then that's okay as well.
Mhm.
All right. Thank you for that, Maya. This is my gorgeous daughter, Maya, my Ziza Crane. Oh, no, it's not Ziza Crane. It's Maya Crane. Alicia, isn't it? I got your name wrong.
Maya Alicia Crane.
There you go. I got it wrong.
Aziza
How
is
bad
your
is
wife.
that? Just shut up. I'll edit that out. So what you got lined up for the rest of the day, chick?
Scrabble.
Scrabble. And then what?
We're going to. So if we're gonna do some Scrabble, we're gonna be like, oh, ah, and
What does OR have to do with Scrabble? Nobody does
we're gonna
OR.
be flicking pieces and stuff.
No, we're not. We're going to be
Like
placing them down
dominoes.
and making words. And you cheat anyway. Because you just go on the dictionary and just make up words that don't exist and say, I looked it up and it's there. We said, where'd that come from?
I go on the official website.
It's Swedish.
It's not my fault the website has build your own words.
Right. On that bombshell, thank you very much for joining us. That's our weekend, a little insight into what we get up to. I'm going to ask you a very quick fire questions.
Why is my face so pale?
Because you're a very pale chick. What's your favourite movie?
Black Panther.
Okay, what's your favourite song?
Probably Devil Town.
Can you sing it?
I'm not gonna
Nope.
sing it.
What's your favourite colour?
Blue.
Who's your favourite actor?
I don't know.
Favourite actress?
No idea.
Girls are better than boys, or is that not true?
I don't see a difference.
Wonderful. On that bombshell, we're going to say goodbye. Thank you very much for joining us. Maya, it's always a pleasure, and I hope you don't disappear for the rest of the day, because I am still your dad, and I like to see you every now and again.
See ya.
Wouldn't want to be you. Bye.